Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Saad, and today we're diving deep into the world of bizarre extinct creatures you won't believe actually existed. Let's start with something absolutely wild, Apatosaurus louisei, a peaceful plant-eating dinosaur, or so you'd think. But when this giant got agitated, it could whip its tail so fast that it broke the sound barrier, just like a sonic boom. That's right, this gentle giant had a built-in whip that could shatter the silence. Still not impressed? Alright, how about this? Meet Echinochimaera, an ancient marine reptile with limbs that evolved into hoof-like structures, kind of like a horse with the body of a crocodile. These unique limbs helped it run on land faster than its predators. And then there's Charybdis, a creature once blamed for the terrifying whirlpools in Greek legends. Ships would disappear, sailors feared the sea, and myths were born. But what if it was all based on something real? Today's journey is going to open your eyes to the weird, the wild, and the downright unbelievable traits of ancient life. So let's keep going. Have a look at this small but strange creature, Hallucigenia. It's tiny, just about the size of a thumb. But here's the twist. For nearly 50 years, scientists couldn't even tell which end was the head. Back in the late 1970s, a British paleontologist named Simon Conway Morris discovered a fossil of this creature in Canada. But he spent over a decade studying it upside down, literally. The legs were mistaken for spines, and the head was confused with the tail. Eventually, with the help of advanced electron microscopes, scientists identified little teeth on one end, finally confirming which side was the front. But that raises a big question. Why would a creature evolve to be so confusing? Hallucigenia dates back to a time more than 500 million years ago, when marine arthropods were just beginning to crawl onto land. Survival back then wasn't just about size or strength. It was about being unpredictable. Think about it. A soft-bodied worm with spikes all over, legs that don't help it escape predators, and a mouth that can't bite. Its only hope was deception. Confusing predators long enough to escape. Now, not every creature was that helpless. At the same time, the oceans were home to beasts like Balhuticaris volti, a massive arthropod with paddle-shaped limbs and over 100 legs, all working in perfect coordination, like a drumming machine with legs. It wasn't just big. This creature was a top-tier swimmer. Back then, many of the fastest and most efficient predators weren't fish or squid, but these leg-powered monsters that ruled the oceans like underwater tanks. And then we have the legend, Anomalocaris. For almost a century, scientists argued about what it even was. First thought to be a shrimp, then a jellyfish, and finally, a mix-up of two creatures fossilized together. Eventually, scientists realized it was one complete creature. With spiny, claw-like arms, a terrifying circular mouth lined with jagged teeth, and a body up to 6 feet long. It was one of the most fearsome predators of its time. It's hard to imagine now, but this thing patrolled the oceans before sharks even existed. A true apex predator of the Cambrian era. And if that's not terrifying enough, meet the sea scorpions, Eurypterids. These creatures could grow up to 8 feet long, with claws that stretched longer than an average human leg. To understand just how powerful they were, consider today's coconut crabs. They're only about a foot long, but their claws can snap with over 3,000 newtons of force, enough to crush a coconut. Now imagine a sea scorpion 10 times that size. It could probably snap your arm like a twig without breaking a sweat. These creatures lived hundreds of millions of years ago, in a time before dinosaurs ever walked the earth. But then came mass extinction. First the Great End Ordovician event, and later the End Devonian. Climate change, shifting sea levels, and crashing oxygen levels wiped out most marine life. As terrifying as these creatures were, they couldn't survive the wrath of nature itself. Yet their legacy lives on, in fossils, in myths, and now in our imaginations. Nature never fails to surprise us, and ancient life is full of mysteries we're still unraveling today. Thanks for watching. And if you found this fascinating, make sure to like, subscribe, and stick around for more mind-blowing stories from the lost world of prehistoric beasts.